everyone. It's the third really hot day of the summer. It was so hot since I have no AC, I had to go get a hotel. Actually, the AC guy wanted to know if I wouldn't mind him paying for it. Of course, no. I said no. You don't need to do that. So, yeah, I got a hotel and I put the AC on like 65. Yeah, it was really nice. So, I am in the Berg, and it's Fredericksburg, in case y'all don't know where that is. And I'm having lunch with my granddaughter and her boyfriend at 1:30 at our favorite Mexican restaurant. Actually, it's because it's cheap. That's why we go there. So, yeah, I'll be seeing the Rolling Stones during the 4th of July, and both of my grandchildren says, Nanny, can we come and stay at your house? I said, sure. Of course, I'll have to leave a big list of the rules, but they know the rules. My God, they know the rules better than I do. So, yeah. So, I thought I would treat myself by taking a comforter of mine and getting it dry cleaned. They make you pay in advance at Zips, but they do a pretty good job. And it's usually $19.99 if they're having a special. So, yeah, about 2 or 3 days ago, I twisted my back the wrong way, and it still hasn't settled down. Oh, Lord. Here comes that. I'm going to have to get a new holder, because this one keeps flopping down when I hit a bump. Yeah, so let's talk about the Dominican. A lot of people didn't like what I said. They said, well, if you have to follow all these rules, why should you even go? Well, these rules you should follow wherever you're at, you know? So, one of my rules, and I'm getting this from hobotraveler.com. He has traveled to more countries than anyone in the world. This is from his book, which I bought from Amazon. Of course, I've learned these by default myself because I've been to the Dominican about 10 times. Number one rule is, if you want to be safe about what you're drinking, get a cerveza, make sure the cap is secure, drink that. It's these people who are going up to the swim up bars, they don't know what they're getting, because I don't know if you guys know, but the Dominican had to shut down a couple plants because they were making booze that was not fit for human consumption. Now, I have the article that I found. Yeah, they got in trouble. Now, some of these hotels may still have this particular liquor in stock or alcohol, and maybe that's the issue. The other thing is, they think the pesticides were sprayed outside of the AC units, and it's coming through the air conditioning system. That is very, very possible. But I have learned you don't get so intoxicated that you don't know what end is up. You know, you don't party by yourself at night after dark. You always have somebody with you, even when you're sleeping in the hotel room. If you're there with another companion, have them lay down with you so that you both are monitoring each other. You know, it's these people that are now deceased. They went and laid down by themselves. Nobody was watching them. You know, nobody was watching them. So I thought I might go to Gabe's. Gabe's got some very reasonably priced stuff. So maybe I should go there first. I don't know. So I need to get my hair cut, but I don't dare spend the money. I don't dare spend the money. I have to wait. I have to wait. And so back to the DR. It's very important that you get a referral if you've developed a rapport with a taxi driver, keep him. I've used the same taxi driver for 10 years. Never had a problem. You treat your taxi driver like you would a relative or a friend. You buy them maybe a beer or some cigarettes or whatever, and they will remember you. And believe me, if you give them your home phone number, they'll be calling you every day, especially if you're in Jamaica. So this island is no different from any of the other islands. None at all. It's a developing country. They're very poor. Don't leave your suitcases with someone you don't know, or even with a taxi driver. I know so many stories where people have gone into the store to get something, they come out, their luggage is gone with their laptop, whatever. But don't bring any valuables. Don't wear gold jewelry. You don't need a laptop. At the least, your smartphone should be able to hold you over, or an iPad. Because if you bring a laptop, you know, customs and all that, immigration is going to make you take it out. And so these are all very precautions. And if you're going to exchange money, do it during the daylight around other people. Don't do it, you know, after hours. And if you're frequenting one of those bars, y'all probably know what I'm going to say. If your mother wouldn't want you to go there, then don't go there. Because a lot of men, married or not, they'll go to these certain places and then they wonder why the women that they're hooking up with, you know, why you don't have any money in your wallet the next morning, okay? And yes, I've heard that if you have an accident on the road, you better leave even if you weren't at fault, because the police could find you at fault even if you weren't at fault, you know? It's different than the United States. So I was told, if you get into a car accident, just leave. And I know a lot of you are saying, oh no, that's not right. Well, this is coming from people, expats who've lived there their whole life. They will tell you. You want to stay, you don't want to have any altercations with the police. And do not drive in the Dominican. I'm not sure too much about Jamaica, but the Dominican has the highest fatality rate, one of the highest, if not the highest. And because you'll see a lot of Dominicans with one leg, a lot of them, because they drive like a bat out of hell. I even have a video of where I didn't think I was going to live, just driving to Cabarete. It was that scary for me. I wanted to kiss the ground when I got to Cabarete. Now, if you get a chance, go to Cabarete Beach. It is wonderful. Just beautiful there. It's like the kite flying. Well, it's where you get on the kite surfing, I believe. I forgot the name of it. But yeah, you don't want to drive there. The Dominicans are used to driving in that kind of hectic. It's like New York on a rural scale. If you've ever been in a New York taxi, you will understand what I'm talking about. The last time I was in New York, I actually told the taxi driver to slow his ass down. He was driving like a maniac. Well, that's the way it is in the Dominican if you're in a taxi ride with them. But my taxi driver is very safe, and he goes lentamente, slowly, tranquil, you know, because he understands why the Americans or Canadians are very scared. Okay, so I'm going to pull into Charmin Charlie's, see if I can just treat myself to something. There was no parking places here yesterday. They never have enough parking places. Oh, today? Oh, there's lots of parking places today. Oh, yeah. Let's see what I can get into. Let's go. Okay, let's go right here. Oh, God, I can't believe people are still riding motorcycles. It's a death trap. I just found out my ex got a Harley. Well, I might as well kiss his little butt goodbye.